If you're shopping for a gamer or a streamer this holiday season, first of all, I'm sorry. We're extremely picky, mildly chaotic, and we definitely don't need another game in our Steam library that we'll never play. So that's what this list is for. I'm going to help you buy something that they will actually use, because almost everything on this list is something I've used every day for the last couple months. They're gonna love it. Every year, my wife struggles to buy me a Christmas gift because if I want something, I just buy it for myself. It's a gamer thing. That's what we do. Nobody bought us the right thing growing up, so we got used to buying it ourselves. But that's why this video exists. I've got a solid list of kind of unique, underappreciated gamer gifts that I absolutely love, and I've categorized them into 3 different categories. We've got the under $50, which I've got quite a few of. We've got the nice gifts, which can go up to maybe $200-300, and then I got a couple bougie gifts that really say I love you, or I feel really guilty about something and I want you to forget about it. This list is full of good gifts and not the obvious ones. Like, I'm not gonna say a PS5. If they want a PS5, get them a PS5. And also important, there's only one sponsored item on this list. The rest of them, I bought myself. So let's get started. The first one is $15, and it's for the gamer that likes to snack but then doesn't want to get crumbs everywhere, which is, I feel like that's every single gamer. These little chopsticks are by a company called Snacktive, and they hook around your fingers so you can wear them while you're using a mouse or a controller, and then you can feed your face between moments of action. No more Dorito fingers. Ever. This is a no-brainer. It's a subtle gift that says I love you, but please stop Dorito dusting the entire house. Number 2, seems like the laziest one on the list, but it's near the front because it's probably the best thing you can give a gamer, a gift card. I meant it when I said our PCs are full of games that we've bought and then never touched. Don't add to that list. Just get your gamer a Steam gift card, a Nintendo gift card, an Amazon gift card, and let them get exactly what they want. Just make sure they say thank you when it comes in. And even better, when they choose the thing, let them explain it to you. Oh my gosh, that's probably the number 1 on this list. Let them explain why they bought the thing that they bought. You will thank me for that. Or really hate me for that. It could be either one. Number 3, this tiny little Bluetooth controller is $25. It's portable, it's light, you can throw it in a bag and it'll be fine. And it makes every retro game feel like it's magically aged backwards. This one in particular I've been testing out because I heard a lot of great things and I can stand by them. Sure, the buttons feel a little bit cheap, but it's $25 and it's got 2 analog sticks that I haven't had any drift with yet. Plus, it's cheap enough that if they rage throw it against the wall, it's not the end of the world. But the one issue I ran into with this is it's not compatible with the Switch 2. So if you're looking for something a little bit beefier and maybe a little bit more compatible, this is the 8BitDo Ultimate. Actually, this is the Ultimate 2. The Ultimate Original got great reviews, and the Ultimate 2 is also awesome. It's got Hall effect triggers, Hall effect sticks, switches on the back to change to hair trigger mode, and 4 custom buttons on the back and on the top that you can program on the controller itself, no software needed. On top of that, it just feels solid, and I got this for like $55. Technically, it's outside the $50 category, but I'm gonna put it in there anyway because it's so close. Let me talk to you about something I've loved so much I've bought it 4 times. And I don't mean replaced it, I mean I have it in 4 different places. And it is my side table phone charger. This is the only charger that I can find that charges everything. It's MagSafe Qi 2 for your phone, it's got an Apple Watch charger, it's got an AirPods charger, and it has 2 extra ports on the side with the built-in 65-watt GAN charger. I no longer have to reach under my side table to plug in my laptop charger. I can plug it right into my phone charger. I can't go back to whatever I did before to charge my phone and my laptop at the same time. And if you have a beefier laptop, maybe you edit videos in bed on a MacBook Pro, they have a 100-watt version also with an extra port. It's a little bit more expensive, but the pricing around this is kind of crazy anyway. The smaller one is listed at $100, but I think I got it at $50 and I've seen it at like $20 on Amazon. So search around. And for the last one on this list, streamers love absolutely anything that has their name on it. A custom LED gamer tag to sit behind them not only upgrades their stream, but also upgrades their ego. Again, I'm sorry. This one also slightly misses the mark at $60. I should have just made the first category under $60. That would have made a lot more sense. Let's jump into category number 2 and start talking about some nicer gifts. And let's start by talking about some webcams. This webcam right now that I'm actually using is called the OBSBOT Meet 2, and it's this tiny little thing, but it shoots in 4K 30, super high quality image, and it's only $129, except right now for Black Friday, it's 28% off, which brings it down to about $95. OBSBOT is also the sponsor of this video, so thank you OBSBOT. But this thing is awesome. It's teeny tiny, it comes in 3 different colors with a magnetic stand, and that magnetic stand actually allows you to mount it either horizontally or vertically. And when you rotate the camera itself, your video feed in your software also automatically rotates. Vertical streaming is picking up steam, and the Meet 2, it makes it a little bit easier. It's got a premium sensor built into it, which is why it just looks good right out of the box. In fact, I haven't tweaked this image at all. This is just how it looks. And it even looks good in low light. So if you like gaming or streaming with the lights down low, well, there you go. It's also got some AI features like AI reframing. So if you move around, it keeps you in the center of the frame, and you can activate that just by using gestures in front of the camera. But if digital reframing isn't your thing, you want one of those little webcams that have the motors that make it, move around like this. Well, what a convenient segue to start talking about the OBSBOT Tiny 2 Lite. This thing has the exact same camera built into it as the Meet 2, so same high quality 4K 30 image, but it's got 2 little motors built into it. That's fun. It lets it do things like track you in real time, and it's very good, by the way. I've tried juking this thing. Can't do it. But another reason gimbal webcams are super dope, even if you don't like the following you around feature, is that you can set presets on these things. So for example, you've got one camera angle that points at your seat while you're sitting down. You got another camera angle that points at the middle of your room for when you're standing up. And then you got a third camera angle for when you're thinking about the political and economic state of the world right now. Anyway, swap between these 3 camera angles using hotkeys, and now you've got 3 cameras for the price of 1. Autofocus on these webcams is also very good. It uses the same phase detect autofocus technology that my big boy camera uses. So if you're looking for a good deal on a good webcam right now, I'll put a link to both of these webcams in the description below. And also make sure you use the code that's down there, or that's on the screen right now. You can use that on both their website and on Amazon. It's gonna give you the full discount, which is 33% off the Tiny 2 Lite and 28% off the Meet 2. Let's go to the next thing. When gamers get into their mid to late 30s, they start to yearn for a simpler time with simpler games. These retro little handheld emulators are awesome. They're also everywhere. You'll see them all over TikTok Shop if you search it once. But the company that's made one of the biggest names in the space is Anbernic. They've got some hits and some misses, but for the most part, you're gonna get a reliable product. And last year, my wife bought me this one. This is kind of a nicer one. It's got 2 sticks and it can go up to, I think, some GameCube games on here. And it was $199. But they have some that go down to close to the $50 category if you want something simpler. They've got some clamshell designs. They got a new slider design that's got some pretty good reviews. But what I can tell you is this is the most used game system I have because I play it with my 4-year-old every single night before we go to bed. But here's a pro tip for you. If you're getting this for a gamer significant other, pick up a tiny little cheap micro SD card and load it with a couple games before you give it to them. If my wife had given this to me for Christmas and handed me the SD card and said, hey, I put 5 games on here that we can play together, we'd have a 3rd kid. Use that power responsibly. If your gamer is the kind that just has everything, here's something that's more gaming adjacent. Bambu Lab's cheapest printer, the A1 Mini, is downright amazing, especially for the price. It does everything their big printers do, just smaller. And right now it's 33% off at $200 instead of $300. So if your gamer is anything like me and is a huge tinkerer, they're gonna love this. It is crazy how cheap it is, but I also understand it because it is a gateway drug. I apologize in advance because if you get this for them in a year, their setup might look a little bit more like that. And that is not $200. We also can't forget Black Friday deals, and a lot of them land in this price category. I reached out to a bunch of my contacts that I have at these gaming companies, and so if you're looking for a deal, I've got a lightning round of Black Friday sales for you. Top of my list there is the Stream Deck Plus at $160, down from $200. The Mic Arm Pro, which is awesome, I'm using right now, which is 22% off, down to $140. And the Prompter, one of my favorite Elgato devices ever, is 33% off, from $300 down to $200. My favorite USB microphone, the Beacon mic, which is usually pretty pricey, is 23% off, down to $270. AverMedia also has some great deals on some of their capture cards right now. And the Roland Bridgecast 1, one of my favorite microphone interfaces for gamers and streamers that I actually worked on an update with them. Video on that probably showing on the screen right now. That's 25% off right now, down to $150. Roland and Beacon also have a bunch of other devices on sale right now too. Look, I said I had some bougie gifts, and I do, but I hate doing these because if you're gonna spend a lot of money, it's usually gonna be on something real particular. So one of these is just an insane value that I feel like you should know about. Maybe it'll help one of you. And the other one is something that came out recently that it's like my new favorite thing. The first one is a camera. The Lumix S5 Mark II is, in my opinion, the best valued camera you can buy for a YouTuber, or I'd say priced low enough for even an aspiring YouTuber, because right now it's only $1,500. And I know that sounds crazy, but I used to shoot all my videos on a Sony FX3, which is about $4,000. And 2.5 years ago, I switched to Lumix, and I've shot every video since then on this $1,500 camera. It's full frame, it shoots in 6K, and it shoots open gate, meaning it shoots taller, allowing you to crop for vertical content much easier. So if your gamer is also an aspiring content creator and you're looking to get him a real big boy camera without spending $3,000, this is by far the best choice. The other bougie gift is a little bit cheaper. It's $600, but it's something I've used every day since it's come out. And that is the Elgato Prompter XL. If you're not familiar with it, it's a teleprompter that works like a second screen for your computer. I use it for reading scripts on my videos. I use it for having face-to-face Zoom calls where I'm not staring down like this. And it's big enough that I can just normally use it as a second monitor. And when I stream, I can put my Twitch chat right on there to look at my audience while I'm talking to chat. But that's my list. Hope it was helpful. If something was especially cool to you, please put it in the comments so maybe the less knowledgeable people coming here for this video know which one might be the best option. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Happy streaming.